Very, very quiet on the index front. But let's find out what's happening in the dealing rooms. Nimesh is now joining in with what he's picked up. Nimesh?
Hi, Rimano. So, as you rightly pointed out, another lackluster day of trade, not much in terms of volumes as well. But there is individual brilliance in some stocks and some sectors. And again, the PSU is the one which is leading the way. Some select PSUs are again buzzing in trade today. And there is generally momentum towards the PSU stocks, even from a flow perspective. I guess from an FIB or institutional flow perspective, today the sector which stands out is defense, as well as a bit of select financials, and that's showing up in the Nifty bank as well. But again, it's very, very selective is what I understand from a flow into select private bank stocks, as well as in some defense names as well. I guess the big trade or the near-term trigger would be the India-US trade deal, and that may have an impact on some sectors like textiles, pharma. So those are the things to watch out for, at least in the very near term. But again, some individual stocks are doing good, some sectors are doing good, but otherwise it's been a lackluster day of trade. Even from a flow perspective, it's quite muted.
All right, but some buzz on D Street chatter. Nimesh, tell us individual stock. What's the buzz?
Well, so the first stock on my list is Aditya Birla Capital. It's been consolidating in a narrow range, but I understand that it could be a large block very soon. Remember, this is the trading window is closed for the promoters. So if the deal has to happen, it has to be non-promoters. I understand the PE is likely to sell some small stake in AB Capital very soon. So that's the first name. The second stock is India Shelter. It's recovered from the day's low after a large block, nearly 5% equity got changed hands. I understand the PE, the venture fund was a seller in today's block. So the disclosures will be quite interesting on who the seller and buyers were. The third stock is IDFC First Bank. It comes on my charter list every now and then. There is buying interest from large institutions in IDFC First Bank ever since the bank raised money from some market investors. And even in today's trade, there is buying. So expect high delivery volumes in IDFC First Bank. And the last is Torrent Power. Generally a stock which doesn't get too much from an institutional perspective, but there is selling pressure is what I understand in Torrent Power in today's market.
Thank you very much for that. Quite a few hotel stocks are higher in trade. So ITC Hotels, 2.5% up on that. Lemon Tree is